Citizen soldiers and airmen of the North Carolina National Guard, as 2014 comes to a close, we head into the holiday season to spend some quality time and to enjoy the special traditions with our loved ones. It's important that I ask you all to take a moment, perhaps say a prayer, or perhaps say a simple thank you to our fellow servicemen and women who are deployed overseas, who today are far away from their loved ones and the comforts of their homes. For many of you, you were deployed last year during the holiday season, and for that I trust that this holiday season will be the warmest of them all. The security and liberties we all share during this holiday season is paid for in full by the sacrifices of our deployed soldiers, airmen, and their families. The Minuteman spirit, to be ready and responsive to protect the homeland, is the National Guard's foundational principle and the very one that forged our nation's freedom so many years ago. Supporting our fellow citizens and defending our state and federal constitutions are our foremost obligation. We celebrate this holiday season during a time in our nation's history in which the National Guard has achieved unprecedented levels of experience, expertise, capability, and perhaps most importantly, interchangeability with our active component brothers and sisters. We have indeed, over these last 13 years of protracted conflict, become a member of the total joint force of both Army and Air Force professionals. Like all other branches of our military, our National Guard is facing unprecedented budget challenges. This year we're facing shortfalls and constraints, particularly in the training and personnel arenas. In the coming days, months, and perhaps years, our senior military leaders and the Department of Defense will be making key decisions on what the future force structure of our armed forces look like. I, along with all adjutant generals of the 54 states and territories, am committed to maintaining the Guard's status as a world-class operational force and the first line of defense in our homeland, serving alongside our civilian emergency response partners. Our focus has always been and will always continue to be to provide a combat-effective, affordable, interchangeable force for overseas federal missions and also to maintain a ready force capable of immediate response to natural or man-made disasters in our homeland. My command team and I, along with dozens of fellow North Carolina National Guard non-commissioned officers and officers, have been extremely busy finding ways to help maintain a balanced National Guard for our future. In doing this, we have engaged very heavily with state and federal agencies, as well as other associations that advocate for a strong, capable National Guard as part of the total joint force. A total joint force where the Guard is interchangeable, ready, and reliable, and is not reverting back to the strategic reserve construct that had existed prior to 9/11/2001. You see, the strength of our Guard is our grassroots connection with the American society, our public, our neighbors, our friends, our co-workers. You see, this season there will be many opportunities for all of us to socialize with our family, our friends, and our community. And I would ask that each one of you take a moment, just as I will, in order to tell your friends and loved ones how thankful you are, not only for their support to you, but for their support for our North Carolina National Guard. It is the strong support from family and community that makes our National Guard the most ready, reliable, responsive, and relevant force in our nation. In closing, I want to express how much I appreciate each and every one of you and your families who serve in the North Carolina National Guard, as well as those who are deployed overseas during this holiday season. So on behalf of myself, my wife Dina, and the entire North Carolina National Guard leadership team, I send all of you a heartfelt thank you. We are very fortunate to have each and every one of you on our team, and I'm proud to serve alongside each and every one of you. So to all of you, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year.